the Rays renderings, which are coming out tonight. This is going to be the inside of the ballpark. The inside. We've already seen the outside. If you haven't seen the outside, I can pretty much paint the picture. Picture SoFi Stadium where the Rams and Chargers play. Now picture it half the size. There it is. You can see it. That's the best way to put it, right? Like it literally looks.
Yeah.
I think every stadium uses the same builders now.
Something like that.
Except for the Buffalo Bills. Respect. They were like, we don't care about hosting Super Bowls. We want to play in 5 feet of snow. And we want to have a true home field advantage, which I respected.
I love that. That's what it should be.
Like Chicago, talking about moving to Indiana, putting in a dome. Stupid.
Domes are ruining great outdoor sports like football.
Yes and no, because, all right, here's what I'll say. And if you say otherwise, I'll say you're lying. And I have a feeling you're going to say otherwise, and I'm going to have to call you a liar right now. I think that the snow games, all right, I'm going to use one from your team this last year.
Yeah.
How about the AFC Championship game, Denver and the Patriots? That was fun for about a minute, and then it was boring because nobody could do anything. It was snowing so hard. And unfortunately, it was a game decided in elements that you played all year long. You never once played through those elements. And now all of a sudden you're playing in 4 feet of snow. It was a horrible watch. And it just, I don't feel the best team won. And the Broncos were the better team all year long. And it's not really about, well, the best team lost. I don't really care about that. It just overall wasn't a fun experience. Now, you go ahead and you tell me how you enjoyed it and it was awesome.
Well, I love inclement weather games. I think
you enjoyed take the fandom out of that game for a moment though. You enjoyed that?
Yes. What's wrong with saying I enjoy inclement weather games? They're fun. They're different. It's exciting. And if you want to say the AFC Championship game shouldn't be determined by that, that's a whole other discussion. All I can say is, at the end of the day, both teams were playing in it.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about Drake May was 10 for 21, 86 yards in an AFC Championship game, and they won. Mm-hmm. That to me wasn't exciting. 86 passing yards, and then 133 for Jarrett Stidham. And then you look at the rushing attack for Denver. R.J. Harvey led the team with 37 yards. It wasn't fun. Maybe this is a hot take, but to me, the snow games, they're fun for a moment, and then they're not.
Yeah, but see, that's where I love the snow games. I think it gives a whole different play atmosphere to it,
right,
really.
But we play all year long with a certain atmosphere, and then we just change it up.
Well, because that's how it happens. You start in the fall, and you finish in the winter. You're going to have to play these games. Now, again, there's a reason why the Super Bowl isn't played in inclement weather cities like, Chicago, Buffalo, as you just mentioned. But in terms of, the game itself, I enjoy it. And again, I might be one of the few people who enjoy inclement weather games, but that's me. Snow games are a blast.
You go to a game when it's that cold? I will never go to a game where it's 20 degrees.
Oh, I won't go to that game, but
all right, see what I mean? They're not that fun. Maybe it's fun on TV.
Exactly. Well, yeah. I mean, I might not go to it, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, the Patriots-Broncos, to me, that's the perfect example. It was a boring watch. The winning quarterback, 86 passing yards. It was just...
Yeah, so then you must have hated the Swiss-Columbia game last night. It was a 0-0 game and ended in penalty kicks.
That was a little bit different.
I understand, and there was no inclement weather during that game.
There was drama in that game. It went to penalty kicks. That was fun. This game had no drama.
No drama?
It had no drama. It was 10-7. Nobody was scoring. The Patriots, Denver didn't even score after the first quarter. First off, it was a snow game with a backup quarterback. It was two of the worst combinations you could ask for. I didn't enjoy it. Now you take out New England there and you make it Denver against Pittsburgh.
And I think
you'd agree with me.
No, I don't. Because I told you, I enjoy snow games, whether it's Patriots are in it or they're not in it. I will still sit there and watch and enjoy it.
Interesting. So you like 1954 football more than today's game where they just run all the time, because that's what it was.
But you have to play the game.
Right, but you could.
Jarrett Stidham threw a game-ending interception to Christian Gonzalez. What's not exciting about that?
Well, Had there been a sunny day, maybe it's not an interception. Maybe Denver wins.
Okay, but you know what? Both teams are playing in the snow regardless.
What was the exciting play of that game?
Well, the exciting play, Christian Gonzalez making that interception.
Besides that, there was
okay,
there was no good moments.
The fumble, that should have been a scoop and score. Jarrett Stidham's fumble that
all
gave the Patriots
because of the weather. There were no good solid plays.
Both teams had turnovers. Both teams are playing in the game. One team held on to the ball, the other didn't.
Now somebody's saying, Nick, you're saying Denver was the better team. Ha ha ha! With the backup QB, what are you talking about, dude? I'm talking about all year, man. I'm not talking about in that game. I'm talking about all year. Even with the backup QB, it was 10-7 because they were playing in the snow. Now I respect your thoughts. I guess we're just different in that. I was so bored watching that game. I'm like, can someone do something? All right. We had some fun with the Rays renderings, talking about, some things that need to be inside the stadium. Tampa Bay related. Tim had a good one. He said Publix, subs, pub subs. I like that. A couple other good ones on the type. Jed in Riverview says, bring a Mazzaro's Italian market. I'd spend more money on sandwiches than beer. Tim, you ever been to Mazzaro's? You're a big meat guy.
No, I've never been.
Dude, go. Go do that this weekend. They close at like 5 o'clock, though.
Holy cow.
And I can't remember if they're open on... They are open on the weekends, but I think they close at like 2 o'clock. Mazzaro's is good. I definitely recommend it. Someone says... Let's see, we got a lot of really good ones here. Brian and Carrollwood, Portillo's. I know it's not local. It'd be packed every game. I'm good on Portillo's. Every venue has hot dogs. Also, that's a Chicago thing. Somebody did mention we need a New York pizza place for all the New Yorkers. Yeah, nice old Sbarro's. I'm kidding. Sbarro's is not New York pizza. Larry and Seminole might have the win here. Burns Dessert Room. Imagine ending a Rays win with one of those desserts. These are really good suggestions. I like these. Stephen Dunedin said a park and rec should have a location, great food and fun atmosphere. Yeah, as long as it's inside. I stopped going to Parks and Rec because it's always outside. I'm sweating my butt off. Let's go to Adam and Trinity. What's up, Adam?
Hey, Nick. So I think you got it backwards. The inclement weather games, those are fun to watch, and it just makes the game more exciting. And I know you guys got the luxury of getting the cushy air conditioning like when you go to like a Bucks game, but it's like the damn heat down here is more inclement weather than anything else. It's 110 degrees going to a Bucks game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
so
the heat
I'd much rather have the colder weather.
Yeah, the heat's awful, Adam, to sit in. But as far as watching the game, we were using the Patriots and Broncos as the example. I just don't think anyone can tell me they watched that game and thought it was fun. It was so boring.
Oh, it makes it awesome. Like, what about, 10 years ago when Shady McCoy with the Eagles, in that snowstorm, you could barely even see the field against the Lions. Against your Lions. You telling me that game wasn't fun? Watching that game as a Lion fan?
Well, I don't even know which year you're talking about.
I don't remember the exact year, but McCoy, but it was against the Lions in Philly, and it was a snow game. It was perfect. But I'm saying, those games are awesome. What?
Did Philly win the game?
Of course.
Yeah, see,
he ran for 255 yards.
Yeah, I forgot.
But at the end of the day, that's cool. When you can't even see the field, that's awesome. That makes the game so much more entertaining than being in a big old dome. You know what I mean, or something like that. But you have a good day, Nick.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate your call as always.
See?
What?
People agree with me, Nick.
No, they don't. Someone said, love the show. Big Nick Wize fan. Hilarious, though, how easy to tell when Nick is in a pissy mood. I'm actually in a great mood today. I don't like snow games.
You just don't like when I disagree with you.
No, I don't mind when you disagree. I just can't, I guess, in my opinion, and it's my opinion only, I respect your opinion. I just don't think people really do like those games. I think they're cool for a second, but then they get kind of boring.
Yeah, I understand that.
That game wasn't that fun. I mean, your team was in it, and they went to the Super Bowl, so you probably enjoyed it a little bit more. But, when the winning quarterback throws for 86 yards, that tells me not a lot of excitement in the game. That's all.
I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying. You must have hated the 13-3 game in the Super Bowl.
Yes, and that wasn't even inclement weather.
No.
You had the best Rams offense, and they just couldn't score against Bill Belichick, probably because he was watching the practice footage before the Super Bowl again.
Easy.
Hey, man, any lies detected?
Yes, actually.
Did he one time at one point in time watch film on another team?
That was ESPN had to retract the story about them watching practice
What
film.
about Deflategate, buddy?
What about it?
Yeah, what about it?
What about it? Brad Johnson deflated the friggin' footballs before the Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Don't start bringing this on us.
Yeah, okay.
Don't start bringing this on us.
Michigan stole signs, Nick.
You shut up. There's no proof of that. It's in the bottom of the river. He buried the evidence.